Hey everybody, it's your boy Keto Kev. Welcome to Kev's Keto Kitchen, another edition. And listen, I love you guys. I'm telling you this, I love you guys because I have decided, I wrestled myself to decide whether I would do this for you. But today, I'm going to show you my famous guacamole recipe. I've guarded this for a long time, but I'm going to share it with you. So what I have with me already, I have my ingredients sort of prepared and cut up. I have two avocados, uh, sort of cut up. I have two Roma tomatoes, I've cut them up in big chunks. Big chunks. One of the keys of my guacamole is it has to be chunky. I like chunky guacamole. So, and I have onions, chopped up chunky. Once again, if you are just starting your keto journey, don't use onions, use shallots. Shallots have less carbs in it, but if you are in ketosis or close to being in ketosis, you can use onions. That won't harm you very much. Okay, so I have a lot of cilantro, about 30 to 40 leaves of cilantro cut up very finely. Remember, the more you cut up your cilantro, the more flavor you're going to get from it. So you want to dice that up really nice, about 30 to 40 leaves of cilantro, as well as I have two limes. Two limes. A lot of people in their guacamole, they might use one lime, but a key to my guacamole is two limes. Two limes. So I have my bowl here prepared. Have my bowl. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is add my two guacamoles. Now, my two avocados. If you don't know how to pick a good avocado, this is you looking for slightly dark avocado. You want to be able to squeeze it and have a nice little mushiness to it. If it's too firm, you're going to get the juices. It hasn't started breaking down yet. Therefore, you're not going to get a good avocado paste from it for your guacamole. So you want a good combination of softness, but at the middle, the firmness in the middle toward that core, so that you have a good, nice, solid guacamole that you can make. So anytime you're testing, you want to test and see. Now, if you want to have one that's really firm and then some more that are really soft, that way you have a mixture of chunkiness and your paste, then that's okay. But if you're doing three, you want to make sure that only one is firm and then the other ones are nice and soft for you. Now, if you just happen to have three that are firm, you might want to go with a blender or something of that nature to get it the mixture of chunky and paste. Okay, so I have my two avocados prepared already, so I'm going to put them in the bowl. Now, what I do have to do is take out my seeds. Have a couple of seeds in here. Now, they will tell you not to get rid of your seeds because when you're preparing guacamole or avocados, they get dark or whatever, and they say that if you keep the seeds around it, it will stop it from getting dark. I don't know whether that's true or not, but that's what they say. So anytime you see my guacamole, I'll always have my avocado seeds still around and in my mixture, and they say that they help it stay from getting darker longer. Now, the darker is just some oxidation. It's not necessarily getting bad. There's nothing wrong with the flavor or anything of that nature, but most people, once it start getting dark, it's just not as appealing. It's not as pretty, so you just tend to leave it alone. So let's see, I got both of those seeds out of there. Anytime you're dealing with avocados, you have to understand that your hands are always going to get a little messy. So you want to keep napkins or something around where you can always wipe your hands. Okay, so I have my mixture here. You see, that looks pretty good. Okay, now what I like to do at this point is I'm going to season my avocado, but since my avocado is the base, so I have some Lawry's seasonal here. Going to give that a nice little shake in there. I like that flavor to go through there, as well as some black pepper. Go ahead and season that over in there. Okay, and I do not have any today, but if you want to have some garlic powder, you might want to put a little garlic powder in there as well. That's also a possibility. Now I'm going to give you a key. This is a key to some great guacamole, in my opinion. I have here some jalapenos. Okay, I'm going to put about 6 chopped up jalapenos in there. I haven't take those out and chop those up yet. I'm going to put about 6 or 7 or 8 chopped up jalapenos in there. But the key is I'm going to season my avocado with some jalapeno juice. So I put about 3 or 4 ounces of that jalapeno juice in there, and that's going to be a killer. Once it mixes with that lime and the cilantro, it makes a type of dressing that it becomes really flavorful. So I'm telling you, that's a key there to a really good guacamole, some jalapeno juice. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and add my onions. I'm cut about a half an onion, cut it up into, once again, large chunks because I like everything to be chunky. Just add that to my mixture here, as well as I have some nice chunky tomatoes. I'm going to add that to my mixture. Oh yes, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Okay, so I have my avocado, I have onion, I have tomatoes, and I've seasoned it to flavor. Now I'm going to go ahead and add, like I said, my 30 to 40 cloves of cilantro. I'm probably closer to 40 because I like a lot of cilantro flavoring. Add that in there. All right. The one piece of prep I did not do is my jalapenos. So I'm going to grab my fork and I'm going to take about 6 jalapenos out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to go ahead and put 8 in there this time. And I'm going to cut these up really fast. Get that up into small pieces. Oh yeah, I smell that jalapeno. It smells good. And I'm going to add that to my bowl. Okay, and my last ingredient, my 2 limes. Okay, so basically what I did is I rolled my 2 limes. Once you get a lime, a lot of times they're firm or whatever, so you want to take them and put them on a hard surface and just roll them gently, press them down on there till they get nice and soft, basically. So I'm just going to take it and cut it in half here. Be gentle with that because that juice is going to squirt out of there. All right, then I'm just going to, oh yes, just spin it, squeeze it and spin, squeeze it and spin, and it's kicking that juice right into your mixture there. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. Now, once again, I'm giving you a key right here. This is a key. Don't let that pulp go to waste. So I'm just going to take my knife. I'm just going to run it right across that lime and let that pulp and let that fat and goodness fall right into my guacamole mix. Now, a lot of times you have some bland guacamole, but this is not going to be bland. You add this lime mixture in there, the lime juice, along with that lime pulp, and this is going to start popping. Oh yeah, there you go. Squeeze and spin, squeeze and spin, squeeze and spin, squeeze and spin. Yeah. Then go ahead and just coerce that pulp right over into your mixture. Now this one seemed to produce a lot of pulp and a lot of juice. So I'm actually going to hold at 1 lime here. You know, if it didn't produce a lot of juice, I would have done another one, but I think I got a lot of juice and a lot of pulp into here. So I think that's going to give you the flavor that I desire. So I'm going to hold at 1 lime instead of 2 this time. And it just really depends on the quality of the lime that you get. Sometimes they produce a lot of juice and sometimes they don't. And then it's up to you how you want to measure and gauge that, okay? So now all I have to do is mix this together. Now, what I want to do is I want to get down to that avocado now, and I want to start mashing that avocado so it becomes that paste that I desire. Oh yeah, I want to see it now mixing together. Mixing together. Nice, chunky, gorgeous. It smells great. So you want to find those big chunks of avocado that's in there and just begin to mash them against the side of the bowl with the fork. It's going to break it apart and create that paste that you desire as well as the chunks in there. So you're getting a mixture of chunkiness and paste. Chunkiness and paste. Oh my goodness. Look at that come together gorgeously. So there you go. So why would I have guacamole, Kev? Guacamole is a great additive for fats for me. So if I want some added fat to my salad, just throw in some guacamole. Yeah. If I want, to increase my fat intake for the day, maybe I've eaten more protein than I want to, and I know I need to add a little fat. Get you some cucumbers or some celery and eat it along with your guacamole here. Another place, a way I like to eat it is with crackling or pork cracklings. They come up pretty big, and so you just sort of dip it in there and eat it that way. As long with pork rinds. Pork rinds are a little more soft, so I like to do it with crackling. If you make some kind of keto sandwich, this is a good opportunity to add this for some flavoring to that as well. So this becomes a great opportunity for you. Omelet, oh my God, in a breakfast, you make a sausage omelet, and then you just want to add some cheese, and instead of salsa, you can use the guacamole to give you some extra fat intake along with maybe some sour cream. So this is a great opportunity. Look at the end result here. It's a gorgeous guacamole. Look at that. It's nice and chunky and flavorful. Everything that you would desire and need in guacamole is right there in your bowl. It's going to be full of flavor for you. It's going to be great, tangy, nice combination of food. I just shared with you my life's passion and desire. One of my favorite foods to make and prepare for people. My secret guacamole is no longer a secret. I just shared my recipe with the world. I hope you guys know that you are loved and appreciated in Kev's Keto Kitchen. Now do me the favor, like, comment, share. If you haven't subscribed to the page yet, go ahead and subscribe to us so that people like you can get some of these great recipes that I just shared with the world. Kev's famous guacamole and Kev's Keto Kitchen. God bless you. Have a wonderful night.